some great news to tell you about. Hi, I'm Dr. Branyon with New Hope Unlimited. In today's video, I'm going to change direction a little bit from what I normally talk about because I am so excited about a new protocol we have. I'm hoping that it's going to help many people. Well, before I get into that part of it, though, I want to give you some background of how we've come about where we are now. New Hope Unlimited's been in business 24 years at the time of this video. I can't believe it's been that long. Time does fly. But from day one of opening up, I knew I wanted the mission to be about cancer prevention, working with cancer patients, and working with autoimmune diseases. That is my love. But I've learned that you can have many other loves too. But that came about because of what myself and my siblings saw and experienced when our mom was diagnosed with cancer. I can tell you it was not easy on my mom or her family. So I understand more than people can realize what the cancer patient and the family's going through. Well, Mom did die of gastric stomach cancer. That was in 1977, and that was a turning point for me. I had been in traditional medicine all this time, but I knew. It's like I woke up one morning and I knew I had to use my medical background for helping cancer patients and doing research to find better ways. Oh, if only I knew then what I know now. But then I have to live with that. But I want to give thanks to my mom's life and her death because that's what happened and that's how New Hope Unlimited was born. Well, we have another family member diagnosed with another problem. She's not a blood family member, but she is one of our New Hope Unlimited employee family member. We always say our employees and our patients are our family, and we truly do mean that. Well, I met this lady that I'm talking about. Her name's Jackie Carter, and I met her that I'm talking about when she came to our clinic as a cancer patient diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer. If you're familiar with that, you know that's one of the worst breast cancers, and not a lot of people recover like they want to recover. So she came to us and we did our protocols and she went into full remission, backed up by lab work and PET scans and her own personal physician saying, yes, it's true. Well, she has still been in full remission now for 8 years. She decided she wanted to give back and asked for a job, and she came to work with us. We truly love her. Well, this is really where my story about these new protocols is coming in. This is where my story begins. Our cancer patient is now considered cured. It's been over 8 years. She's been in remission. She has been diagnosed now by her neurologist as having Parkinson's disease. She did not want to end up like what she was told to by her neurologist concerning what her future would be like. So she turned to us once more looking for help. During our research and looking through numerous studies, we spent hours, weeks, and we finally came up with a protocol. Our goal was to restore the brain the best we could. We realized that was not going to be an easy task. However, our Jackie was begging us to keep trying. So we had to. We had to do something. So we prayed and we learned so much during our research. We learned that where they used to think that when the neurons in our brain died or were destroyed, they were not able to regenerate or regrow. But science is truly amazing. Our bodies are totally amazing. Can you remember back when they said if you cut part of the liver off, it won't regrow? But now they found that, oh yes, the liver regrows. Well, there is new studies using brain imaging that shows that the neurons can grow back. This is wonderful news. This is very important because low brain-derived neurotrophic factor, they call it BNDF, levels are linked to neurodegenerative conditions like Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis, dementia, memory loss, a lot of those cognitive problems we have. Let me explain that name again. It's low brain derived neurotrophic factor. Once again, they call it BNDF, if you want to look that up. But neurotrophins are a group of proteins that play a huge role in promoting the growth, in the maintenance, and the survival of neurons or nerve cells in the brain and the nervous system. Oh, the neurologist will tell you the brain up here is a whole different system, and it's a tough system. I've learned that too. But these neurotrophins are responsible for regulating processes such as cell birth, cell death, and just the overall health of our brain's neurons. This group of proteins are vital for proper brain development, memory, learning, making new memories, and just simply the overall neuronal functions. BNDF is mainly found in the brain and the spinal cord and is known to be the most active neurotrophic factor because it plays a vital role in the energy regulation and neuroplasticity. It's a hard word to say. Neuroplasticity is better. It is just critical for learning and memory. You know, if our neurons aren't working, they can't hit with the axons, which all causes the synapses and the energy and everything. So this is big news. But recent scientific research has revealed that the brain has a remarkable capacity to produce brand new neurons even as we age and get into our senior moments or senior years. There is a study published by the National Institute on Aging that found that neurogenesis appears to continue in people well into our older age. Now, neurogenesis is Genesis, the new beginning. Neuro means brain, so our brain can continue to have new beginnings. So don't get in that idea, oh, it's a senior moment, I can't do any better. Nope, bull crap. We're not going to go there anymore. We're going to think positive. The study even showed evidence that people with cognitive impairment and Alzheimer's disease could still grow new neurons. So no one should ever give up. To make a long story short, our patient Jackie is improving. Even her neurologist is even stating that she couldn't believe it when she last saw her. We are happy and excited, and we are very hopeful. Well, as I said, while we were doing all of our own research, we found that there is very little other treatments offered to help these patients. Yes, thank goodness for traditional medicine, but some of the meds come with great side effects. And we have come across people who cannot take those drugs. It's a matter of life and death. So that's one of the reasons why we've decided to add Parkinson's and other cognitive brain problems to our list of treatments. we have been able to help and document. And there is studies behind what we are doing. So we feel we should go forward with this. So I'm putting it out there to you. And if you or a loved one has been diagnosed with Parkinson's or another cognitive problem such as Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis, dementia, just worried about your memory loss even. This is brain longevity, and it's anti-aging, all wrapped up. Because when you are taking care of your brain, then that's huge. Most people are very worried about what's going to happen to them if they can't think and they don't know what they're doing and they've got problems and they don't really realize it. What kind of life are they going to have? So yes, I worry about that myself, but I'm not going to worry as much now because I know what I'm going to do. I absolutely believe in what we're doing. So once again, we're putting it out there. If you know anybody diagnosed that might be interested, and they can talk with their doctor to make sure that it can be an adjunct therapy. We will not take anyone off of their meds. We will work with their meds. Or for those who can't take the meds or just absolutely refuse to take meds, I think we are a good option. We can only promise that we will do the very best we can to help. So give us a call if you want to know more or interested in more, and we'll hook you up with someone that can help explain it and tell you about what we're doing. Love you and hope you have a great day, and just know there is help and don't give up.